Hi, Collective. Welcome back to the DGC. It is your Divine Goddess, Davy. Welcome back to the Divine Goddess Connection. I hope everyone is doing well. Okay, so let's jump right into these divine intuitive messages. So I wanted to I asked Spirit, what is on the Divine Collective's plate? What are you all dealing with? What's going on with you? What's happening? I see 3 of Swords on the bottom of this deck, baby. Okay, there's been a betrayal, a backstab of some sort. Somebody is heartbroken. Okay? Somebody could have backstabbed you 3 times, or you could have been backstabbed by 3 different people. All right? Or 3 different relationships where people either had external affairs or they saw something that looked more luscious, more ripe for the picking, and they went for that. This could have been in business, okay? This could have been in friendship, you know what I mean? They cut you out of something, they went and did something and it really disrupted the friendship, It ripped it apart. It tore it apart. Some people could have left you all out in the cold. I heard the car horn honk. Left you all out in the cold in a situation, and you felt completely backstabbed. Blindsided even. Who are we talking about? King of Swords. Somebody had 3 straws. What is it, 3? Is it 2? Okay, 2 straws. Somebody was getting up with somebody else. See, it's 2 straws in there. Okay? Double dipping. Make it for 2. 2 to go. Whoa. Somebody created a separation. Somebody made it seem like shit was sweet. They sugarcoated something. 2 of Swords. Okay. This is somebody you could have potentially lived with. That's breakfast. You could have ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner with this person. And this person was very sneaky, very calculated, very manipulative. You can't believe this person stabbed you in your back like this. This also could have been a backstab with somebody you know. And this really put you in your head, Collective. You're hot right now about something. 4 of Pentacles. You see them cookies in that cookie jar? Somebody really had their hand in the cookie jar. Okay? Somebody wanted to keep you, isolated from what they had going on. Wanted to preserve you. They didn't want anybody around you, but yet, they went out and was making snow cones for 2. 5 of Pentacles, now somebody's out in the cold. That's why they're feeling heartbroken. Or either you all, Collective, feel that way. You all feel like somebody spoiled the meal. Somebody spoiled, dessert or something like that. They spoiled the platter. And I'm just giving you light on this meal and what's on the plate. When it concerns what? Devil energy, Collective. Come on now. Come on now. You all are about to walk away from something. You all are dealing with broken hearts out here. Everybody is not rainbows and butterflies right now. Everybody is not that, Collective. You have a lot of people who are walking in a very high vibration. But then you have others who are cycling out of things, still dealing with toxic energy. And that's clearly on the board here. Okay? Somebody tried to barbecue a situation with you, Collective. That's what I see. It's barbecue out here, baby. Charcoal grilled. And sushi and everything, baby. You already know what that means. Catfish are out here. Okay? Somebody was out here fishing. Trying their luck. They're about to find out, Collective, or either they're finding out right now what that's going to mean for them. They're missing your presence. Okay? They could want to come to you, Collective. They could want to come to you. All right? Right now, the home is unkept. If you all live together, dishes in the sink, it's just a mess. A mess. Spills everywhere, things need to be cleaned up, wiped up, And if not, this is this person's life. It's a mess right now. Somebody made a mess of things. Somebody created a very messy, chaotic situation for you, Collective, somewhere. Somebody wanted to eat off of your plate. Somebody also thought that they could do a better job at you at something, and they winded up messing up something for the whole. Because you're the star, Collective. How they going to do a better job than you? 444 on the clock. You're the star. You have all the ingredients that's necessary. Okay? And I'm just giving you this coffee. We just sipping this with that Page of Cups. See that with the marshmallows? We just sipping it. We're just talking about people who've been very tricky out here, a person in particular, or up to three people, 3 to 4 to 5 people, collective. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, actually. We have 7, up to 7 people who is out here in trickster energy around you right now, okay? Or in your recent history. This is not old energy. I said what is going on with the collective right now. And you got 3 of Swords that's on the bottom of the deck as the bottom line. A lot of you are still trapped in your head about things that people did to you that you are fighting hard to get over. You know, you feel like these people really tried to cook you, collective. They tried to serve you up. Tried to slice and dice you, baby. Serve you up on a platter. See that? You heard that, car horn hawk? They tried to cook you, collective. That's all I'm saying. They did not want you to reach your goals. They did not want you to have peace. Okay? They did not want anything to manifest from your faith. Okay? They did not want you to be courageous. They want you to live in a state of fear, which is a low vibration, which means you can't manifest anything. You know? They did not want you to receive and vibrate in love. They did not want you to receive that energy nor vibrate in it. Okay? They didn't want you to feel like you had anything to be grateful for in your life, collective. But I don't know how. You the star. You the sun. Your plate is completely full. I don't think any of you know how successful you are. I don't think you know how you appear to the world. Okay? Some people feel like, hey, the collective must have been doing something. You know what I mean? But no, a lot of people had their hands in the pot. They were throwing a lot of seasonings and flavors in their collective that you were not aware of. Okay? And a lot of you are dealing with broken hearts. You know what I'm saying? Still dealing with past energy. Still dealing with the loss of family and partnerships and marriages and, you know, friends, good friends that you've been knowing for many, many years. You the Ace of Pentacles, collective. When you eat, everybody eats. That's the kind of plate that you make. When you eat, everybody eat. I hear you all are actually a great chef. You're a good cook. You know? You cook for this person. You cooked for these people out here right now. Definitely a partner is out here for sure. Somebody feels out in the cold. If it's a partner right now, they feel out in the cold for the way that they treated you. For whoever they got up with, it was nothing but a damn ice cone. It's going to melt. It's nothing but sugary syrup and ice. It's melting. It's not solid like this plate you got here. You got steak and potatoes, eggs, asparagus, mushrooms, toast, okay? Oranges on the side to clean your palate after. Tomatoes, you know, you have all kind of health, vegetables and things like that. Somebody got something rare. You know what I'm saying? When they say, how would you like your meal cooked? It was rare. You're a well-cooked meal, collective. You're well cooked. Well done. You're the star. You come with a lot of health inside of your platter. 5 of Swords, somebody put you in some type of conflict or competition where you didn't want to be. They caused a lot of commotion. This has been highlighted. You also found out that somebody is mentally disturbed, collective. You found this out. By an explosion. Something that happened that caused everything to spill out. The messy truth of it all. On you, the star. Okay? A lot of people sat by and watched this too. It was a lot of gossip. A lot of gossip. A lot of very soft, doughy people like marshmallows, you know what I mean? Like they're not solid. And they sat around, you know? Surface level people. They're not deep at all. And I'm just revealing this to you with the moon. Okay? Like I said, this could have been a friend with that croissant. You could have went and got croissants and bagels with this person regularly and often, you know? And somebody out here took you for a fool. That's why we have this broken heart. That's 3 of Swords. Now, if this is not you, collective, what you're dealing with on your plate, this is how the person feels. They got 3 of Swords because of how they were acting. Somebody that you knew, family, friends, partner, spouse. They're in their head right now. They're sad about missing an opportunity with you. They wanted to hold on to you. They wanted to keep you isolated so that you wouldn't go, but they could still do what they were doing. But how you going to hold back a whole platter? The sun? Can't hold back the sun. Okay? These people or persons took you for a fool. Straight up and down, that's what's out here. So if you're feeling brokenhearted, collective, that's what they did. And I'm seeing this right now. Okay? These people want to communicate with you. Okay? I do see 4 wands. So some of you definitely are in a home situation, but it's had to do with family, okay, or related people, associates, close ties. Okay? I always see money on my table, collective. A lot of wealthy people watch my videos. Okay, collective, y'all wealthy. I know this. Okay? The holiday season is coming up. There are going to be messages coming through from people. You know what I mean? You're going to have some good platter, good food. You know what I mean? You could have gatherings coming together. You know, there's going to be wine, cakes, all kind of razzle and dazzle. Okay? And somebody is burnt, baby. They hot, baby. Look at that. Look at that. That wiener is burning, baby. Okay? King of Wands energy right here. They fit to be fried. They're gonna want to send you a message, baby, because now they're eating oodles and noodles, baby. 4 cups. They eating oodles and noodles with whoever they with. First they started off with damn snow cone people, and now they got oodles and noodles people. You know what I mean? They'll fill you up for the moment, okay? Just for the moment, you know, got that seafood in there. You know what I mean? But after a while, you're gonna need a real meal, okay? You're gonna need something that's gonna stick to your bones. You're gonna need something that's gonna carry you through with nutrients and sustenance. Listen, collective, somebody trying to be strong right now, okay? Or either you're being strong right now, you know, leaving this situation. I said 8 of Cups is out here. You're gone. You walked away or you're walking away. You see it for the messy situation that it is. Queen of Swords, you're about to cut it right on out. You see, you juicy. You're delectable. You're delicious. Collective, you're so sweet. So life-giving. You hydrate a situation, okay? You're very strong. And I'm also getting that a lot of you cried. You cried a lot of tears, you know? Some of you have children, you know what I'm saying, with some of these people out here that are either feeling brokenhearted or either that broke your heart, collective, you know what I mean? And definitely heavy burdens out here, you know? You keep it light like fruit, you know? Watermelon, you know? So nutritious, you know? So refreshing. But here's the dough, okay? 10 of Wands. Here's the dough. And that's just reminding me of this. These two go together, okay? This person is carrying a heavy burden right now, collective. Somebody was out here using a wand, going from here to there in your family situation, collective, okay? That's definitely one story. As well, another story I'm getting is that there are relatives, plenty family members that put heavy burdens on your back, you know, that wanted to eat out of your bread basket. When you would make things, you know what I'm saying, when you would accumulate income, revenue, you know, whatever you acquired, they wanted a piece of it. They always wanted a piece of it. But now they cooking, they baking. Oh, they baking. Mm-hmm. You are the emperor and the empress. I see the emperor right here. Yep. 10 of Cups right behind it. You all are very abundant. It's going to be some good food on the table in the upcoming holiday. Okay? We also got the Queen of Pentacles following. Good cooks out here, good homemakers. Very warm, loving home environment. We got Ace of Cups energy out here, collective. Okay? Yeah. So we got a lot of people who are, you know, they feeling, you know, fishy. You know what I'm saying? They fishy. They in their feelings. They 8 of Swords energy right now. They want to cut through your cheese. You see that? They want to cut your cheese up. They want your bread cut up. What I said, they want a piece of that bread. Okay? They need something to dip into their oodles and noodles. And I like oodles and noodles every now and then. You know what I'm saying, collective? Don't get me wrong. I ain't shunning it. You know what I'm saying? It's been like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's been like that. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Fill you up, keep you going till you get, you know, get you something hearty. But this only lasts for a while. This is temporary satisfaction. And this don't have no staying power. It gets real soggy in that soup. See what I'm saying with that? It gets real soggy in that soup. You know? Somebody done buried themselves in a bowl of rice, baby. And they trying to get some balance right now. Okay? They're trying to get some balance, collective. Because look. Look at you. What do they call these? Macaroons. Little sweet little macaroons there, baby. Oh, they so sweet. It's since they out here. Let me see. Okay. So let's see what they got going on here. Yeah, somebody trying to gain temperance right now. Okay, they done baked up. They done baked up a few pies, 4 to be exact. A few pies. There's 3 hearts. I mean 3 swords in your in this peach right here in the heart. Okay, this is symbolic of the heart. Okay, 3. So somebody done baked up a lot of commotion. We got 5 of cups. A lot of spilled energy right here. Okay. Excuse me, collective. These people are feeling some type of way. They're trying to gain balance with temperance. They're trying. They want to talk to you. They want to be at your table, collective. They want to be around you again. You are Ace of Cups energy. They want to be in 2 of Cups. They want to be in union. They want to be in connection. Okay? They want you to see them. They want to be a part of your world, collective. But how when you bring in 3 of Swords energy? Manipulation, chaos, lies, trickery, betrayal. What are you talking about? This is the 10 of Pentacles. When you come sit at this table, it's the 10 of Pentacles. This is a royal table, collective, that you all sit at. Okay? When the chef cooks for y'all, baby, it's like cooking for the president day. Okay? See what I'm saying? They got to make this special when y'all come sit down. So who do they think they are? 5 of Wands, baby. Oh, they're going back and forth. The blame game. The blame game. Hangman energy over the Empress. Look at that. Didn't I tell you it was fishy? What do you see hanging right there? And do you see meat? Fish and meat over the Empress. Look at all that fruit. Look how healthy you are. Look how abundant you are. You got the Star and the Empress energy out here. And see, that's what they don't understand. I don't think they saw you for this beautiful plate that you are, collective. You have the Sun, the Star, and the Empress. Your energy is crazy out here, collective. We got somebody in 5 of Swords energy. That's that 5 of Wands energy, competition, arguments, one up in one another, competitive energy, I tell you, baby, people sobering up right now. They sobering up right now. Watching you, collective. You look so good. You see that ice cream? You look so good. They sizing you up. They are sizing you up, baby. They want to lick. They want to lick. And it's the Hierophant with this beautiful plate of lasagna. Just, want to put you up on these meals. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got Ace of Pentacles energy. Everything on your plate look good. Everything on your plate is delicious. Delicioso, collective. You heard that call, huh? Delicioso. When I tell you somebody's bacon is fried, collective. They out here roasting, barbecue. Okay? On the Barbie. Fried to a crispy, baby. They crispy, burnt. Hot. And I'm just letting you know what's cracking with this Ace of Wands. Okay? I'm just letting you know what's cracking, collective. Let's go. With the Fool, okay? We got brand new passionate beginnings out here. We got people who feeling very passionate. They ready to do something. Give me a little macaroon message since the macaroons came out. Give it to me. Change is happening in your life, so go with the flow, collective. You see that? That's what Spirit says. Dedicate yourself with a calm mind to the task at hand. So stay calm while things are evolving, while things are changing. It says all the effort you are making will ultimately pay off, okay? And the last card, all the troubles you have will pass away very quickly. You see that, collective? Yeah. That's what I like. That's what I like, collective. Spirit, let me get a direction for the collective. Let me get a direction for the collective. Let me get a little direction for the collective regarding this situation right here. This broken heart energy that's on the table here. Okay? Either it has the collective in their head or somebody else is in their head about the collective. Either way, it's out here on the board, okay? It's a hot situation. Somebody's very, very angry in their mind. Toxicity, promiscuity, substance abuse, potentially abuse, drama, trauma, endings, loss, mental breakdowns, instability, all that good stuff is out here. 2000 was just on the clock. Spirit, let me get a final message and we're going to take the collective up out of here. Can you give me any advice or any more details that the collective will need to know? Okay? About this situation. 5 of Coins. Yeah, somebody feels out in the cold right now. They're looking at themselves. They're taking a real good look at themselves. You know, they don't like what they see looking back, you know. Some of them have literally dropped to their knees and asked the Lord what is wrong with them. Why do they behave this way? Why do they repetitively hurt people or you like this, collective? Why did they hurt you like this? Why are they hurting you like this? Why do they plot and plan to even in the future do things that they know is not right? Okay? 10 of Staffs. You know what I'm saying? It's a 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands energy. We have it out here 2 times. They have a heavy burden. A heavy burden. I didn't pull out the wands, but I think I talked about it and showed it to y'all earlier. Yeah. This the Ace of Wands energy out here 2 times. This is the now energy. This fire flame, this karma, whatever they're going through right now is so hot. And whatever they did, they made y'all so upset, collective. I mean, you all are really out here outstanding, gourmet, 5-star platters. That's all I see. And this people put you in conflict or wanted to. I think it hurt y'all. And if not, if it didn't, it hurt everybody. But, you know, it's broken-hearted energy everywhere. You know, they could have really made you feel like you was out in the cold, like they really did they thug thizzle, you know. You say, here's a nice juicy peach, and they took 3 knives and stabbed the peach up. Like, what is you doing? Bro, man, sir. Like, sis. Come on, collective. 2 times. 2 times. Did I get the coins out here? We got the wands. We got the star. Yep. 2 times, baby. Ace of Coins. Okay? You about to get another drop. You about to get another drop. Every time, claim that, collective. Every time they F with you, okay? Every time they drop this BS, okay? Every time they take out their knives, okay? They staffs or they wands, you know what I'm saying? Anything they use as a weapon and harm you and maim you in any type of way, you know, spiritually or in the 3D collective, claim that you're going to get another blessing and another blessing each and every time. Every time. Another one and another one. Okay? The Ace of Wands is out here twice. 2 times. Okay? There could be 2 people potentially vying for your attention as well, collective. They see you as the ultimate. They see you as the ultimate. We got the eight of Cups and the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. You see what I'm saying? Somebody feels guilty. For what somebody did, I just heard they should be locked up for it. They should be locked up for it, collective. As much as you gave this person, as much as you did for this person, they should be locked up for it. Thinking about which way to come, like what to say, like, you know, two of Wands right here. Which way do they go? What do they do concerning the situation concerning you, the Empress? This is a secret right now. They're thinking about you, how you walked away. All they did, all the gossip, all the rumors. You know, they made you feel like a hard-boiled egg, like you was just sitting in the water boiling, messing with them. Getting involved with them, collective. Whoever these people were. Getting yourself entangled with them. Doesn't have to necessarily be a marriage. It could have been. But oh, baby, we got it 2 times. When I tell you they hot, they hot. They bent over, they weary. Once again, on their knees again, collective. On their knees again, collective. They on their knees. Look, they on their knees. This person, I heard, you know what I'm saying? They were supposed to be serving you. You the divine, they were supposed to be at your service a la carte, baby. A la carte. You know? But they didn't do it. Somebody didn't do it. They delivered 3 of Swords energy. They didn't do it. Somebody want to apologize, baby. They want to offer up an apology, but it's fishy. Do you see the fish in the cup? Judgment is here. Judgment is being handed down. You out here, collective. You always going to stay in a winning position is what they don't understand. And this is just a revealed energy. This is just a revealed energy, collective. Okay? You have flipped things on their back. We got a dog and a crab or a lobster. You know what I mean? In the middle of the night, you had two people being a dog and a lobster. With one another. They done been flipped on their back. Cause what? They fools, collective. They are fools. Fools for what they did to you. Fools. They tried to bake you know what I'm saying? Cook your egg. Now they got egg on their face. Tried to cook up something. Now they got egg on their face because the Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. You see? They tried to really cook up something for you, collective, whoever these people were, whoever this person is. That broke your heart or either is in heartbroken energy. They're hot to trot right now, baby. Oh, they missing you. They missing you so damn bad. They thinking about you so damn bad. And they want to come towards you. See them? They determined. They got something to effing say. See that? They want to say something. They riding the bull. They feeling strong. They going to come with their cup. Look. They said, I'm going to get up off my knees. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to be a woman about it. I'm going to come. I'm going to get up off my knees. And I'm going to offer this to the collective. I'm getting up. They need help. They need help. They need help. That's just the card. I'm going to remove that card. That's nothing, y'all. That's just a card in the deck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to be all right. Y'all got 10 of Cups energy right here. Don't even worry about it. This person back on their knees. Back on their knees. God is not letting them off so easily. Because justice is out here, baby. Justice is out here. And if I'm not mistaken, I thought I saw the Justice card out here as well. Did I see Justice out here? The Hierophant, Two of Pentacles. Maybe I seen it inside of the deck when I was looking through. But yeah. Things are spinning in your favor, collective. Don't you even worry about it, okay? This broken-hearted energy, okay? It's going to get better. Don't you even worry about it. Look, baby. Come on, Spirit. Look at this. Look. Come on. Y'all so loving. Queen of Cups energy. Look at that. They cause you grief. They cause you grief. They was really doing a lot with somebody. 3 people. See that? 3. There it is again. Somebody really tried to end you internally. They really, you know, you could have died to your former self because of this. You did, collective. Took a look at those 3 cups. You had 1 cup holding. 1 cup left, which was you. The Star. See that? Look at you. Now you're on fire, baby. You on fire, baby. Here you looked a little weary, you know what I'm saying? You looked a little weary, but now you've been renewed. You've been renewed. You're walking away from that, baby. Okay? You're going to be fine. You're walking away from that. All right, collective, that is the reading. Somebody got a heavy burden on their shoulder right now because of what they did concerning this lovers. They got a heavy burden on their shoulder right now because who? Who? Was advising them? Who was advising them, y'all? Look. Who was advising them? Okay? That's why they cooked and fried. And things is coming back. Because this is their karma. And that is the reading. And that is the world. When I tell y'all somebody drinking, they getting drunk, they feel so torn, so hurt, so hurt. They put 3 in your back, it's 10 in theirs. And that is the reading, collective. And they're going to forever be at the altar on their knees concerning you, collective. I don't think they ever going to get this opportunity. There's another card in there. They ever going to get this opportunity back. All right, collective, that is the reading. Stay blessed as long as you exist. Stay blessed until the next. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.